Of all the honors and gifts that have been afforded me as president, this visit is the one that I will cherish dearly. You see, I didn't know much about my... I didn't know much about my family background, not because of a lack of interest, but because my father was orphaned before he was 6 years old. And now, thanks to you and the efforts of good people who have dug into the history of a poor immigrant family, I know at last whence I came. This has given my soul a new contentment, and it is a joyous feeling. It is like coming home after a long journey.
Ronald Reagan was extremely proud of his Irish heritage. He used to love to say, "John Kennedy got an airport, Lyndon Johnson got a space center, but I got a pub named after me." In this video podcast, we take a closer look at the Ronald Reagan pub, now located in the Reagan Library's Air Force One Pavilion. In June of 1984, President Reagan traveled to Ireland for a diplomatic mission, one in which he said was to strengthen ties of friendship and cooperation among the world's leading democracies, in a hope to work together toward a safer and more prosperous world. While there, he and Mrs. Reagan visited his ancestral homeland of Ballypreen, Ireland, where, to his delight, local residents John and Mary O'Farrell had a pub named in his honor.
Mrs. Reagan gets a baby named after her, and you get a lounge named after you, Mr. President. Fortunes of war.
Following their visit, President Reagan corresponded with the O'Farrells. In one letter dated July 17, 1994, President Reagan reminisced about how much he and Mrs. Reagan enjoyed the trip, and he expressed his appreciation for the O'Farrells' Irish hospitality. Due to the O'Farrells' need for space for their family, the pub closed for business in June of 2004, 20 years after President and Mrs. Reagan visited. However, the contents were saved and shipped here to the Reagan Library, where they were placed inside the Air Force One Pavilion. On October 22, 2005, Mrs. Reagan stood right here to officially dedicate this pub. Standing next to her, John and Mary O'Farrell, who had traveled all the way from Ireland to be here for the dedication. During her dedication remarks, she concluded with the following toast. Now you know that Ronnie was the Irishman in the family, and also the designated public speaker. And with that in mind, I'll simply encourage you to step up to the bar for a frosty beer and raise your glass to a great American president who definitely had the luck of the Irish, to his contribution to America and to the magical place which preserves his legacy. Since the pavilion opened in 2005, just as President Reagan did in 1984, guests can enjoy good old Irish hospitality in the same wonderful surroundings of a vintage Irish pub. The pub now features gourmet sandwiches and salads, assorted fudge made in the Reagan Library's kitchens, specialty coffees and teas, premium snacks, desserts, old-fashioned sodas, beer and wine.
Robert Frost, a renowned American poet, once said, "Home is the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in." Well, it's been so long since my great-grandfather set out that you don't have to take me in, so I'm certainly thankful for this wonderful homecoming today. I can't think of a place on the planet I would rather claim as my roots more than Ballyporeen, County Tipperary.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this Inside the Reagan Library video. See you soon.